How is everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, which is good. Got a phone call there. Wanted to talk about tools and the Redneck Country Club tonight. Subject of the day today is basically tools and how can tools or a contractor's tools, how can you determine, you being a homeowner, a client, an investor, realtor, whoever's having an interaction or a business relationship with a contractor, how can tools be the first indication of whether or not they are doing a good job or they know how to conduct business in general, and how that relates to business, to real estate, I'm sorry. But first, if you have any questions, concerns, comments about remodeling, kitchen refinishing, or if you have any projects that you want to discuss or you're looking into doing for your home, please feel free to reach out to us at canopyunlimited.com or on our Facebook page. You can always message us and we're happy to help. So contractors' tools may not seem like, how can I say this? The type of tool that a contractor has isn't what I'm talking about necessarily. Some of the best craftsmen in the world, they use hand tools only. So I'm not talking necessarily about the brand or the type or how old they are or how new they are. Although that kind of fits into the conversation a little bit, but not so much. More so in the way that they have their tools organized, and how that affects their work, and how that relates to business, to real estate. So a friend of mine who's a landlord, he's an investor, he gave me a tip a long time ago on how to qualify a tenant. And he said a good way that you can qualify, fast way that you can qualify a tenant is to check out his car. He said most renters or people that are moving, their car is one of their most valuable possessions, and if they can't take care of their own car, then they're probably not going to take care of your house, something that's not theirs. Again, not the year of the car, the condition necessarily, the physical condition of the car, more so in, is there trash all over the house, all over the car? Is it washed? Do they take pride in their vehicle? If the answer is yes, then they're probably going to take care of your house in the same fashion. If the answer is no, then they're probably not going to care that much about your house, something that's not theirs, something that is probably just temporary for them. Now that is just a blanket statement. It doesn't obviously adhere to everybody, but it is a good way to quickly evaluate a tenant. So going back to a contractor, kind of the same thing matters, and it's something that at Canopy Unlimited we strive to make sure that our tools are in order, our tools are clean, that they're maintained, that they're easy to get to. Our jobs, everybody's job is hard enough. We don't need to compound that by not being able to find the right tool when you need it, or when you're stuck in a difficult situation, and digging in a truck or a van where your tools are all over the place. You have materials and your tools all mixed up. You can't even get to some parts of your van or your truck. That's a good way to tell that that's probably how they're gonna keep your job site, how they probably do work. And it's one of the ways that we also evaluate some of the subcontractors and the vendors that we work with as well. That's the first thing that I do is I take a look at their truck, I take a look at their vehicle, and I look at the cleanliness and the organization of their of their possessions. If it's trashy, if it doesn't look good, if there's paint spills everywhere, and this is their truck, this is what they've invested in, this is their image, then they're probably going to treat your job site the same way. On the contrary, and it doesn't have to be anything elaborate or sophisticated. It could be a guy with a truck, but if he has a ladder rack, if he has a toolbox, if he has some, his power tools are safely kept away, if he takes care of his own stuff, then that's a good indication that they're, number one, probably going to do the same thing for you. They take pride in their work, and they probably do pretty good work to begin with. So that's a quick way for you to evaluate a contractor, is just take a look at their tools, take a look at their vehicles, and again, they don't have to be brand new tools, they don't have to be state-of-the-art tools, just very well taken care of and organized, and that'll give you a good indication. Tonight there is an investor event going down at the Redneck Country Club. I don't get a chance to network very often, but if you do follow me, if you do follow my page, I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you guys out there who have supported us, some past clients and future clients hopefully as well. So I hope that we can see you guys there, and get to meet each other and talk a little bit about real estate, a little bit about remodeling and design. So hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you guys a little bit later on.